The following segments in today's episode are brought to you by the Ocean City Department of Tourism.
Surfing, the women of Ocean City, nostalgia on the boardwalk. These are some top tier exhibits that you'll find at the Ocean City Life Saving Station Museum. But did you know, though, that throughout the summer, their education actually expands beyond the walls of the building?
Oh yeah, they've got a wide variety of daily programs. Folks can learn about a whole host of title topics, from the history of our surfmen to knot tying to all about sharks. DelmarvaLife's Katie Zerilli gives us a glimpse.
On the outside, it's a house-like structure that sits at the end of the Ocean City boardwalk, adjacent also to the inlet. On the inside, it's bringing natural and cultural history to life. The Life Saving Station Museum has been a staple in this Worcester County community since 1978.
So you can see the history of the town. You can also learn about wildlife that are native to this area. And then, of course, we house the history of the United States Life Saving Service.
That's the service that was responsible for rescuing ships and aiding shipwreck victims before the Coast Guard existed. It was based in this building that was originally located on Caroline Street, according to curator Christine Okerblum. When you step inside today, you'll connect with this town in a way you never have before.
Topics like the history of the boardwalk and some of our prominent businesses that have been here since the 30s. You will also get to experience our commercial and sport fishing exhibit, which also houses our aquariums. So you'll get to learn about the history of commercial and sport fishing and also see native wildlife. We have a women's exhibit. We also have an exhibit on surfing.
And that's not all. Throughout July and August, they offer free summer programs at 10 a.m. every day but Sunday. Monday, it's the history of our surfmen.
You're going to get to learn what life was like as a keeper or as a surfman and what this building was originally used for. It's interactive. Our educator is dressed in period clothing and a United States Life Saving Service uniform. You get to actually touch some 1800s artifacts and learn about the history of our life-saving service.
Tuesday, beach safety.
The beach safety is done by our local beach patrol. They come out, it takes place right outside the museum, and they're gonna talk to you about how to stay safe in the surf.
Wednesday, knot tying.
Knot tying is done by the Coast Guard Auxiliary. They come, it's also interactive. They have ropes for you to use and learn all of your nautical knots.
Thursday, all about sharks.
You're going to learn about 3 species of shark that do migrate off the coast of Ocean City: tiger shark, white sharks, and the mako shark. You're going to learn about what they look like, what they eat, and why we need sharks, why they're important.
So Christine, you're telling me that this right here is a shark tooth?
Absolutely. That is a megalodon shark's tooth.
That is huge.
It is. And heavy.
It is. Like, this is weighing me down a little bit.
Yeah.
Wow. So how did you guys get this?
So that was donated to us in the 80s, and it's been in our collection ever since, and now we use it for our shark program.
Wow. So can you imagine a mouthful of, like, that's
It's hard
huge.
to imagine. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And just to think how large the shark would have to be to have hundreds of these.
I wouldn't want to run into that shark.
No. No.
And what do you have here?
So this is a replica of a tiger shark's jaw. And as you can see, there's hundreds of teeth. I'm going to flip it around, and you can see how the teeth are kind of backed up here. So when the shark loses a tooth, there's one right here to replace it. So they kind of have an assembly line of teeth that they use.
So interesting.
It is.
Also, this is bigger than my head, so
Yes.
that wouldn't go well for me.
Also intimidating.
Friday is land, sky, and sea.
So what birds fly overhead? What are you seeing there in the ocean? If you're seeing dolphins, what species of dolphin are you looking at?
Saturday, aquarium feeding.
You're going to get a chance to be up close with our American eel, our spider crab. We also have lined seahorses on exhibit. So our educator is going to feed them. You're going to get to see them eat their morning meal. and it's a lot of fun.
These programs are designed to excite and entertain folks of all ages. And for some families, they're a treasured tradition.
We have been offering these programs to the community for over 20 years. And for some families, it's on their vacation checklist. They come here, they attend the program, and it just becomes a vacation event.
Not to mention, when you attend a program, you get a free pass to tour the museum. Nice little bonus if you ask me. As special as this experience is for visitors, it's even more so for those who work here to be able to share the celebrated past.
So I'm passionate and excited to offer a space that everyone can come to learn, despite what your background is, where you're from, whether you're traveling international, whether you are local and have been here your whole life. You can come and learn in an environment that's inviting.
And learning about this place will likely lead us to loving this place even more than we already do.
The OC Life Saving Station Museum is expanding. The former Bank of Ocean City building on Baltimore Avenue will soon become a museum. That's according to Christine, so stay tuned for that.